Okay. Good evening, mga ka-VA!
Good evening. Hello, hello. Happy Wednesday. Welcome to the Bad Trip Show with
Julia,
and Vida.
mga ka-VA, tayo po lang po muna ngayong gabi.
Correct.
Ayan! Oh my gosh!
Dahil gayo lang ngayong gabi, hindi ka na nagayos. Ganun. Pareho lang tayo sa pawis.
eh, rin kasi mga kabi, grabe ang init ngayon. Kaya, oh my gosh. Hinang-hina kami. Hinang-hina sa
Correct.
pagtatrabaho. Kaya salamat sa mga nanonood pa rin kahit ng init.
Kaya nga, salamat sa pagtangkilik ninyo. Sana natututo kayo ngayon. We hope you're learning something. Oh, Julia, I mentioned this show kasi to a friend from Malaysia, and then
Oh,
nagano siya, sorry, most of our conversation is in our language. So yeah, all I could understand is salamat. So sorry, I'm gonna endeavor to speak more in English.
okay. So,
So hopefully, so he couldn't also understand us in a
wow.
sense. But okay lang na mag-Tagalog din pagka hindi masyadong crucial yung questions.
Wow. So, oh my gosh. Mga ka-VA, international na tayo. So, salamat. Thank you.
Hi,
Thank you for watching
Miko.
us.
Yeah, my friend, si Miko, Pinoy yan. We are going to interview you one of these days. He's a real
Yeah.
estate VA. So, hi. Hello. Yes, naligo ako ngayong araw. Galing ako ng foodie meetup kanina. Kanina pa rin ako naasar mga kasama ko. Kasi sabi ko, yung isa papunta na, sabi ko, ako hindi, ang ano sa akin, ang status ko dito na, parang sinabi mo na dito na miligo na you. Naligo naman ako ngayon kasi kahit na mainit, mainit eh.
Oo. And, so, mga ka-VA, dahil napansin namin, for the past few episodes, ang dami yung mga tanong, paminsan hindi pasok sa topic, pero mga persistent na questions. So, we're giving you this opportunity. Tanong na kayo kung ano yung mga gusto nyong itanong na anything freelancing related, VA related, online work related. So, this is your moment. So,
Yes. So, tanungin na ninyo yung kailangan yung tanungin. So, first question namin, kanina kanina may nagtanong sa amin sa aming Facebook page. Teka nga, hanapin ko nga pala yung pangalan niya. Ang tanong niya is, may client na raw siya. And kailangan o pwede ba niyang tanungin, or pwede ba niyang sabihin doon sa kanyang client number 2 na gusto niyang i-onboard na employed na siya, may isa pa siyang client. So, Julia, anong take mo dito?
Sa akin naman, depende yun sa the type of work you do, and it also depends on your circumstances. Kasi,
Mm-hmm.
kung part-time ka, for the most part, you're really or a freelancer, you're under no obligation naman to inform na meron ka multiple clients. Unless your client, pero I understand why clients want to know. Siguro they don't want na you're working with somebody na indirect competition with
Mm-hmm.
them, or they're looking for some degree of commitment. Kasi ang dami rin
Yeah.
mga clients na napaso na parang they're paying for this amount of work, they're only getting this much, and
Mm-hmm.
it can be because sometimes tayo mga freelancers, we're juggling so many clients, hindi na
Yeah.
naalagaan. So, um, yeah, tama si Vida. It's a beauty question na answer. Pero
Beauty
honesty
queen question, honesty is the
is
best
the best
policy.
policy.
May
Oo.
kasamang tiara.
Oo. It's kasi ang maganda rin naman with being honest is it also tempers your client's expectations na parang okay, this person has other other clients. So, yung parang hindi rin siya magde-demand too much, and it also gives you the opportunity to over-deliver on what you've promised. Kasi yun
Correct.
naman ang under-promise, over-deliver.
Yes, and you can manage expectations then expectations in terms of your time. So if client number two is hiring you only for 4 hours, then you have to tell him, okay, I am working. I say I'm working 6 p.m. to 10 p.m. for you. So that is my time for you. Anything outside of those hours, it's either extra or what do you call this? Parang out of bounds na.
Oo.
Doon sa kontrata ninyo. And you have to renegotiate. Or you could tell him, okay, I can only work 20 hours a week for you for this project. So don't give me work that will take me 40 hours. Otherwise, you'll be burnt out. You'll burn out. I've tried that before, as in any time slot that I could slip something.
Oo.
Okay, this paper will take me 2 hours. Sige, kukunin ko yan. Di ba?
Oo.
Tanggap lang ng work. And then eventually, yun, I burnt out. It used to take me like a 500 word essay would take me like an hour or 2 hours lang to do. Complete with the research. Ngayon, it will take me half a day.
Ayun. Pero naman, understandable. I think it's something that's usually done pag who's new to online work or in the outsourcing industry,
Yes.
because you don't know kung kailan papasok yung trabaho. You don't know hanggang kailan. So you try to fill in as much work as possible. It's only when you get you have a rhythm na hanggang ito lang kaya ko. Kaya na-amaze ako video, yung mga nagkukwento na, they have 5 or 6 clients. So parang, ikaw lang mag-isa, te.
That depends if you're doing it in chunks of 10 hours or 20 hours a month. Yun. So yeah, you can have, say, 5 or 6 clients because you're not spending that many hours working for them, or the work that you do is kind of light and you can automate it. But if it's like very intensive, like you have to be there every step of the way, or at least you have to be on call for those 8 hours or how many hours, X number of hours a day, then mapapagod ka talaga. Work-life balance. This is why we work from home or we became digital nomads.
Kasi tinatamay pag-commute.
Oh yeah, lalo na kung taga Metro Manila ka, may gali.
Ilang oras commute mo to the office ng Vida?
From Makati to from QC to Makati. Before, it used to take me 1.5 hours. But remember, this was a decade ago. Traffic was not that bad. The MRT was not broken. So it's 30 minutes to. It was a 30-minute commute from my house to the MRT station. Probably wait around 5 minutes, and then it was 25 minutes from the North Avenue station to Bandia. Then I'll take a bus. Depende kung gaano katagal, because I have to walk like 500 meters just so I can take the bus, and then luckily babaan yung harap ng building natin. So, saktong unloading dun sa tapat ng building. So, depende on how good or bad the traffic was around 10, 11 a.m. in the morning. I was on flexi time. Yan ang kagandahan ng mga... Sorry, yan ang kagandahan ng manager.
Hindi. Guys, I have to admit na Vida and I were lucky in the place that we worked in. Semi-flexi yung time ko. I could go in as early as 5 a.m.
Yes.
Kasi meron kaming like 5 to 2, 9 to 5, and I think like 10 to 8 or 10 to 7, parang
Yeah.
ganon. As long as, so yun yung semi-flexi namin. And,
You have
uh,
core hours. We have core hours. I think my core hours were between 2 to 6. I have to be in the office between 2 to 6. Hindi yan negotiable. I could come in as late as 2 p.m. But and leave as early as 6. But
oo.
of course, you have to finish your 44 hours, 44 ano tayo? 42.
Oo,
No, ano
42 ata.
in 5 or 6 days eh. So, mahirap na pagdating ng Friday, Thursday, Friday, doon ka naghahabol. So,
Oo.
I usually kind of space it out.
Yun. Pero I really loved my shift na 5 to 2. Parang it was like, kahit sarado pa ang MRT, because ang bus naman at that time, walang kalaban sa traffic.
Correct.
Tapos, yung parang, essentially, magle-late lunch na lang ako dahil alam ko uuwi na ako after my late lunch. Parang ganon. Kasi 2 o'clock na,
Correct.
tapos na ako. So,
Yay!
yeah. Meron mga nag-hi sa ating, si Michelle Jean Ang. Hi, Vida.
Si Nico yan, yes. And then si Lim Lin. Thank you,
Hi, good
Lim.
evening.
Lin. And then Rina.
Oo, she was looking forward to this episode kasi pwede na pwede mga tanong. She had a lot of good comments in sa last episode natin with Jessica regarding social media. So, parang,
And then yung first question natin pala, salamat kay Maria Belen Sales Dangel. Dahil.
oo, siya yung sa Messenger. Pero meron din nag-comment. Same question, which is good. Si RCU. I'm looking for his name. Pero nag-comment din siya. Same question. So, it's a good thing na nasagutin nila. Diba? Bakit kaya it's an odd coincidence lang na both questions are related to regarding to clients. Pero meron tayong isang topic na napagplanuhan namin ni Vida na pag-usapan is regarding kumusta na si Upwork. Ano nangyari kay Upwork? Kasi for the past few weeks, like our Facebook is like popping. Anong nangyari kay Upwork? So, alam mo yung balita na yun, Vida?
Oo. Sabi una ni Upwork, what do you call that? Yung parang 5 connects. 3 months. That was a few months ago, parang ganon. So, you can at least make 5 new connects na libre. Send your proposals and everything. And then everything else, 15 cents.
Oo.
Para daw masala yung mga padala lang ng padala. And then yung mga talagang professionals. So, so lately, I think a few days ago or a week ago, ang nangyari naman ngayon, wala nang libre na connect.
Wala na, oo. So, I think ang libre lang is if you were invited to submit a proposal. But if you're just submitting a proposal, you're going to have to pay 15 cents. And of course, that is on top of the adjustment sa kanilang current fees. So, we've seen our mga kasama sa community who are active on Upwork. Parang it's a blessing and at the same time it's bad news for us online workers kasi ang maganda is for established na
agencies or yung mga freelancers na regular na talaga na nakakahanap ng work doon o may regular what do you call this, cycle of clients na sila.
It's less work for them.
Less work for them.
Oo.
Plus, kilala na sila. Sige, you can trust us. sige lang ng sige. Pagka nagpadala kami ng proposal, then that's it. Pero the sad part is, for majority of the individuals that are in Upwork, it's gonna be, kumbaga, you really have to treat it as a business. Yeah. Kasi it's, what do you call this? Kumbaga, kailangan mo mag-allocate ng funds in order to send your connects. You have to, of course, it's dagdag gastos. What if you have to send out 100 connects?
Oo.
Diba? So that's gonna be like, what, $15? Laki na rin yun. Plus the 20% na kaltas pa ng Upwork sa sweldo mo. Wow. Kung stockholder kayo ng Upwork,
Congratulations!
congratulations! Uy, marami na yung, Jessica is watching. Hi! Say hello! Hope you're doing okay. Oy! Our previous guests are here! Hi, Kenny!
Yun.
Biyahe tayo.
Pero ang isang I think the lesson na nakuha ng karamihan ng mga freelancers with regards to Upwork's news is maybe there's an advantage to charging the connects because it forces you to place value on the time you put in writing your proposals. Kasi
Correct.
dahil itiisip mo, libre naman ipamigay, yung parang
Bara-bara lang. Sige,
bara-bara lang. Napupunta tayo sa template mode. But if you have to be very conscious about what you put in your template, dahil alam mong binabayaran mo yan, you're more selective on
and then you personalize it. Okay, I want to write a proposal to potential clients that have more of a chance to say yes.
So it's good that way, but also at the same time, dun mo rin makikita that you really can't put all your eggs in one basket.
You have to diversify. Even if you're a business, if you have a portfolio, if you're investing, you have to diversify. So if one doesn't pan out, you have another one and another one. Which brings us to another question that we basically were asked to define what is the difference between a freelancer and an employed online worker or VA.
Okay.
So, yon. So, ano nga bang kaibahan yun? We kind of think of ourselves, Julia and I, we kind of think of ourselves as freelancers. That this is a business. But what is basically the difference between us doing this, our thing, and someone who's employed but working from home?
Yun. Kasi let's if we're going to look at it in the legal context, kasi 'di ba after I'm gonna call back dun sa nung nakausap natin si LG Jose with regards to BIR.
Yes.
Technically, lahat ng nagtatrabaho, whether it's freelancer or online employee, we are all independent contractors. Essentially, ganun tayo. I think ang nagkaiba lang with the freelancer and kasi alam ni Vida na yung main client ko is more on the online employee side of things. Yung kami, we define online employee is it's more full-time work, and we encourage the clients or the employers to provide benefits. So the clients share provide 13th month, they share with SSS PhilHealth. So yun yung benefits na pinaprovide ng online if you're in an online employee arrangement. Pag freelancer, walang ganong arrangement, but you have more freedom. Kasi yun naman ang difference. So when you're an online employee, yun yung I think pumasok yung question na okay lang ba if I tell my other client? Yun yung arrangement niya is most likely online employee because the client or the employer is asking for full-time commitment, exclusivity. Pag freelancer, may more freedom na I can get another client at the same time, gano'n.
Mm-hmm. So, yun. Remember what I did before? Remember I was telling you what I used to do as a freelancer? That every spare time that I could find, I try to I try to stuff it with stuff with clients with writing gigs. I think I had like 3
Wow!
clients at that time. Yeah, I had one main one, and then another one was a corporate. Was actually a corporate entity na malaki na. I kept on hoping they would absorb me, but they were never looking for me. No, but I was writing about their. I was writing about their processes. Ang objective was to showcase their particular what do you call this talent, or the what their team was capable of doing. Kaya nga Julia and I keep on advocating that we Filipinos can do more. We can skill, hindi lang tayo dapat kumbaga nakukontento sa encoding, transcribing the easy, or even admin, back office, VA work. If you can upskill up to being analysts or what do you call this? Data architects, data scientists, do so. Kasi we've seen it happen. There are large, kumbaga, and that's the next wave of jobs that are coming.
Yun. And good evening kay Steven Candia, watching while working, lol. Good evening to all.
And Alexius, ang aking katukayo from Iloilo. Hello, bro. I miss you.
Ayun. Ito si
Magtanong na kayo. Magtanong ka na.
Pero alam ko, ganda rin yung timing ng mo. Kasi ito si Steven, we've talked, we've chatted, we haven't talked personally outside the show. And rin, we've talked about leveling up before. And siya rin, he shared about, kasi na-inspire nga siya dun sa episode na yun na he tried, he really went into graphic design, nag-level up talaga siya. So, siya, kaya, I think I see now why a lot of newbies are intimidated when they go into the online space. Kasi nakikita nila a lot of the people who are having successful careers as a freelancer or as an online worker, parang, grabe, bakit ang dami yung kayang gawin? Ito lang ang kaya kong gawin. Ito lang kaya kong gawin. Huwag kayo matakot kasi doon din naman kasi talaga kami nagsimula.
Correct. Sabi ko nga sa isang friend ko that I'm encouraging to go to become a VA. God, dean na siya ng isang school. So and she has a master's degree already. Sabi ko, I hope you don't mind kasi kung medyo ma-pride kang tao, yung una mong gagawin as a VA na magsisimula ka talaga sa bago sa mga admin work, encoding, mga transcriptioning, you kind of build on those skills until siguro after 6 months, after a year, you've mastered the technical stuff that we do, and then you can do more. You can be project manager, you can be team leader, or you can have your own agency, like one of our guests before, si Marcia Viso, or you can be a consultant. Maraming trajectories, pero it's an uphill climb, guys. Pero kami ni Julia, nanggaling kami dyan.
Nakaling kami.
Promise.
And you also need to, especially if you're coming into the online work na meron na you have worked before, you have to leverage on the skills that you have. Like kami ni Vida, we leverage on being writers to get to
Correct.
jump into the online
That's
community.
how we started. Ngayon, we kind of use our organizational skills, project management skills, yan. Minsan, presentation skills na rin. Kasi, sometimes, I kind of think of myself, because I'm a VA, na parang data consolidator na rin ako. So, especially if your client is very, very busy, an extra bonus or extra task that na matutuwa siya that you can do is summarize yung emails niya for him. Sabi mo, boss, ito, pack. So he doesn't have to spend hours trying to distill yung gist ng message ng mga nag-email sa kanya. Lalo na kung he receives like more than 200 a day. Yun, if you don't have the time, naayos mo na yung email, naayos mo na yung calendar niya and everything else na task mo. Ayun, sabi mo na, ito, si ganito, ganyan. You have to do this, you have to do that. I know, I spoil my boss too much. Ano?
Ay, ang ganda ng comment ni Rina. For new freelancers, huwag kayong matakot na meron kayong isang skill sa simula. Pagbutihin nyo yung skill na yan. And when you think you are ready, don't be afraid to learn. Yes. Oo. Kasi parang nagtataka nga ako na bakit parang merong iba na kontento na sila sa skill that they already have. Kasi
may ganun talaga. I have VA friends na ganun na parang I know what you're capable of. I've worked with them in the past. So parang I know what you're capable of, pero masaya na sila dun eh. Minsan gusto kong, alam mo, you can do so much more. You can probably earn double, triple of what you're earning right now. Pero wala eh. Talaga nila doon. Okay, hindi na kita mapipilit.
Parang sa mga new freelancers, isipin nyo na lang, ang maganda naman kasi sa online work is, hindi naman kayo ibabagsak. Walang prof na magbabagsak sa inyo. If you learn unless you take a course na meron talagang prof, probably. Pero for the most part, it's a skill. You can learn on your own pace. You can practice. You even there are a lot of courses na kung ayaw mo i-take yung exam, fine. If you feel like mas gusto mo i-practice lang siya, it's okay. The thing is you have to practice what you learn.
Yes.
Oo. A certificate is nice, but a certificate is nothing compared to a portfolio. Yan, portfolio, guys.
Portfolio shows off yung work mo, which is why we always recommend na you at least have a website. Andun yung mga previous work mo, or you can show your client na you do know a little about social media management or content management, or you showcase what you know. You can, if you're not as creative as you'd like to be, then magsulat ka ng informative articles doon. Mas simple lang. Guys, ang average reading level ng karamihan ng tao, majority, this is all over the world, the reading level is only, or comprehension level, is up to like grade 4, grade 5, 5th grade, 4th grade level. Hindi kailangan ng super highfalutin words when you write articles. You can use simple words. I mean, it's nice to have a really wide vocabulary, di ba? And it makes you sound more interesting. Pero like when you're writing SEO, puro keywords yan eh. It runs contrary to my previous training.
Oh my God.
So high school at college na you have to use as many varied words as possible. Na, alimbawa, for sleep, it's not just sleeping, napping. It's slumber.
Slumber.
Maraming variations yon. Pero when you're writing an SEO article, you have to put sleep several times dun sa article mo because that's keyword and that's what the algorithm is gonna look for, not
Oo.
the synonyms. So, what do you call this? It kind of
It,
like it kind of like makes writing easier.
and
Huh?
you don't even have to live, actually, mas swerte ng mga freelancers ngayon because, doing videos is so much easier. Like, meron
May
kaming,
friend ako na kaya mag-edit using her smartphone. Sabi ko,
oh,
nagawa yan. Ako nga, nahirapan ako sa iMovies ko eh.
kasi, alam mo ba, Vida, meron kaming nakitang, YouTube channel na makapromote siya. But okay na rin naman. Ang pangalan ng channel niya, he's the lockpicking lawyer. So parang he likes to talk about lock. So ini-explain niya why this lock is good.
Pero lawyer
Very very niche siya. Why this lock is good, why this lock is bad. Ganyan. Tapos parang ang dami niyang viewers and all he talks about is lock. So yung parang makikita mo, I am a lock expert.
Well, sa bagay, who would have thought na pimple popping would be very, very popular?
Yes.
It's disgusting for most. Pero ako fascinated ako. I mean, nagkukot-kot ng ganun na fun.
Parang, alam mo, parang,
Bakit? At saka
sana yan na lang work ko. Parang napaka-relaxing niya. Diba guys, imagine nyo, kung naiisip nyo, paano ako kasi meron ako naalala question before, paano naman ako magkaka-portfolio? Bookkeeping ang skill ko. Then I realized, why not you, siguro you share examples, i-blur mo lang yung client or you make up a sample na mag-screenshot ka ng video or this is, for example, this is how you do a balance sheet. Ganyan. This is the difference between lending na journal as opposed to mercantile na So,
or personal finances.
Yes.
How do you use basic accounting principles sa finances mo? So, if you can explain it to a first grader,
baka
you go ahead.
Oo. Kasi employers now, our clients now are smarter. Yung parang they don't trust your resume. They have to see. They have to see what you can do.
Yeah.
Kaya,
true.
Oo, kaya even especially kung plano niyo talagang pumasok sa online space, if you're a newbie, slowly build your portfolio na. Even kahit yung kasi nagte-training kami ni Vida, which is may training siya kaming app, so abangan niyo siya.
Yes, next week nasa probinsya ako. So, hopefully I can join. Depende yun kung malakas ang internet.
Gosh.
So, I'm hoping, yes. Because I'm excited for you to at least get a glimpse of my class and what we teach. At sana in the future, ma-offer din, lalo na yung mga kasama natin sa probinsya, sana ma-offer din yan sa, sa mga bayan ninyo. Abangan nyo rin na kung may internet. Yeah, if you clamor for it, if you ask for it, dumarating eh. So, ayun.
Okay. May question na pumasok na on the down low. Siguro na pumasok through our producer. Siguro may nagtanong sa kanya on the down low.
Yeah, go.
Ano dapat ang ihanda bago sumabak sa freelancing? Bank account?
Yes.
Bank account, yes. Yeah. Create na kayo ng bank account, promise. Kasi
kailangan nyo yan. Gumawa kayo ng bank account or kung ayaw ninyo, then enroll sa mga online, we cannot endorse. So, pero sa mga make sure that you have a bank account kung saan, or you have an account where your funds could land. Kasi your client might send your payments through, usually it's PayPal, Payoneer, Remitly, TransferWise, and others. Minsan it's remittance through MoneyGram, Zoom, or what do you call this? Or Western Union. Parang lahat yata.
Oo naman. So wala ka na, lahat na sila na-endorse na.
Na-endorse na.
Oo.
Ayun, yes. Reminder ng ating producer, huwag magpa-scam, huwag tumanggap ng cheque.
Meron pa palang ganon?
Yes, kahit na email yan, utang na loob, abutin kayo ng siyam-siyam kung legit yan. Pero no, it's everything can be done electronically. As much as possible, don't ask them to do it via remittance na rin. As much as possible, yung mga medyo secure na transfer methods din para may record kayo.
And maganda na tanong din yan kasi actually that is one of the problems I encountered when we were training sa training VAs kasi a lot of them wala pa palang mga SSS ID. Wala pang government IDs, rather SSS postal. So when we tell them you need the kaya ideal na may bank account kasi siya yung default ng lahat eh. Whatever payment platform you choose, they all go to bank. Oo. So, okay na, kahit na may isa man sa kanilang bumagsak, basta meron kang bank account, madaling lumipat ng payment platform dahil meron kang verified bank account. But you cannot have a verified bank account if you don't have a government ID.
Yes. And remember what government IDs are considered primary. Kasi sometimes ang hiningi sa inyo dalawa. Guilty ako niya. Isa lang major ko. I lost my SSS ID. So, I have to, aminado ako, I have to reapply. Na-apply ko na po. I just didn't come back. Tinamad na ako. Dami ko kasing ginagawa noon. So, nag-expire na siya. Oh my God.
Yun.
So, ano na yun? Isang dekada na pala yun. Wala na yung resibo ko. I have to redo it again. Pero yes, the valid government IDs are usually a passport,
SSS, driver,
yung UMID, universal ID, what else? Yes, driver's license. What else? Marami pa.
NBI clearance hindi na kasi natatanggap eh.
Possible if it's still within the it's kind of considered as a secondary ID but only if it's valid. Kumbaga it's not yet expired, and then yung NBI clearance, it expires in a year. So kailangan na naman mag-renew every year. It's like 100 plus din. But at least your SSS IDs, your universal IDs, your driver's license, your a postal ID is a primary ID as well pala. Yung hindi yung postal na cardboard, this has to be the one that looks like an ATM. Kasi the documents you have to submit there are almost similar to yung ginagamit sa passports, NBI, sa SSS. Plus, you have to have like a barangay. I think you have to have like cedula or barangay or proof of address. Kaya consider na siya na as a primary ID. Kasi may QR code na siya. May verification na dapat doon ka nakatira. Tapos, I think you have to present either a marriage license or a birth certificate. Bago nila i-process yun. I-verify talaga nila kung ikaw yun.
Okay. Galing kay Rina, regarding scam, it is also good to research about the client's company website, what they do, etc. Thank you, Rina, for bringing this up, actually. Okay. So, paano naka-detect ng scam?
Yes. And before we go there, where do you find the jobs ba? So, usually, you go to Upwork. Upwork is a very popular platform where you can find jobs and gigs. Fiverr is one good platform, pero puro gig dito. I get a few gigs sa Fiverr every now and then. Again, 20% din siya. Plus, pero maganda doon, sure yung bayad. If they commission you, kasi naka-escrow na siya. The bad thing is, it can take like a month when you start the job until you get the funds.
Pero ang maganda naman kasi sa Fiverr, it's a really good like stepping stone. If you want like paunti-unti lang, tingnan lang kung okay siya pang side hustle, yun ang okay sa Fiverr.
Yes.
Pero of course meron din yung platform namin, Jobs.ph.
Yeah, Jobs.ph is also good. They do try to scan it for scams every now and then. Pero of course, may mga magagaling na nakakalusot eh.
We are actively scanning. Pero I admit, I mean it's with a lot of platforms din naman. That's actually
one of even Upwork, even what do you call this? What else?
Freelancer.
Freelancer, yan. Ay, sa Freelancer, marami. Yun, even dun sa group namin, the large VA groups, we try to do it as much as possible. We try to screen it, pero syempre, sa sheer volume na nagre-request sa mga may mga doon. Kumbaga, it's either a legit job and then meron kang intermediary na hindi nagbayad. Minsan, it's wala talaga. Tawag mo dito, parang ka nag-work ng libre. Ouch. Sana naman hindi mangyari sa inyo yan. So, which is why we suggest that you be vigilant. When you're scanning for work, check nyo muna. Ako, I was scanning lang, gahanap lang ng pang extra but actually I was also looking for work like a pass on. Yun. So I went to LinkedIn. I think around last week just to try it out. May nakita ko, this is nice. This is only like 5 to 8 hours a week. Tapos wow, the rate is fine. Tapos nag-email ako, pakilala ako, sorry, sweet. I had like 6 sentences lang, kahit na madaldal ako. Diba? 6 sentences on my cover email, and then sent a resume. Pagbalik, because this is a part-time position, there's no need for an interview. Ooh. Papagawa mo sa akin ito. Pero, simple lang naman yung pinapagawa. Pero, bakit hindi ka mag-interview, number 1? And then number 2 na red flag was, we could terminate it anytime. Either party could terminate the agreement anytime.
Ay, scary yung gano'n.
Scary yun. So, paano kung mo ko hindi mo gusto, tapos wala tayong kuan. Ano yung kontrata natin? Ito yung kontrata natin. Hindi, ayoko nag-quit na ako. Hindi na kita babayaran. Or paano kung on the freelancer side, paano kung yung freelancer yung biglang nag-quit?
Oo.
Paano naman, dinatenga na yung kuan? Halimbawa, trip planning pa naman yun. Wala na, sabi ko, ano lang to. Tapos, ang pangatlong red flag is, you will be doing this through a proprietary tool licensed to us by this and this vendor. Pagbabayarin mo ko para mag-gamit. Yung tool na yan,
oo, alam ko yan. Alam ko yan, ano na yan, yung parang, oh my gosh, ang daming, ang mahirap pa dun.
As per hour, di ba? So nagugulat ka, $25 per hour, $37 per hour for a simple job.
Pero they ask you to, merong ng isa, ang nasap ako dun kasi, timing ang daming tinarget ng mga bagong freelancers dun sa class ko, na parang, easy transcription work, ang laki ng rate.
Kami
Pero,
naman, encoding naman doon sa sa trainees ko. Yun yung
uh,
kinakit.
pero they have to pay daw for a software.
Ayan na, ayan na.
In order to get to work, they will be paid naman, but they have to pay this to
Muna.
get the software. So
Yes.
usually, scam na po yan, mga kapatid.
Yes. Kasi kung halimbawang some software are paid. So halimbawa, I think there was this transcription software that it's really good. May free version siya, but you can only use it for like 1 week or so. Or 1 month lang yung validity ng free, no? Tapos you have to buy it na.
Oo.
Iba yon.
Oo.
Kasi this is that transcription software can work anywhere.
Oo.
Yun. And then it really is something proprietary, kaya kailangan mo siyang what do you call this?
You have to like pay for the license.
Oh, you have to pay for the license. Iba yon.
Kasi ang nyo na lang, isipin nyo na lang mga kapatid, parang if it's, kung masyadong madali kung masyado siya madali, slightly scam. Kung masyado siyang if it's too good to be true, it's probably a scam.
Yes. Kasi ito, I thought it was, at the beginning, I thought it was kind of okay. Kasi the rates they were paying were at par sa ganang klaseng work in that particular state. Kasi mahal talaga sila doon. And then, if he didn't mind that I was location independent, then well and good. And then, biglang yun nga, I had 3 red flags, no interviews, then I can stop anytime, he can terminate my work anytime, walang abiso whatsoever, and then that's it. And then pangatlo, gamitin mo tong software na ito para magawa mo yung work mo. No, thank you. Sabi ko na lang ganun.
Ayun. So, mga kapatid, ganyan talaga. Kailangan na mag-ingat. Maswerte na tayo ngayon, actually. Maswerte na mga bagong freelancers ngayon kasi napaka-active na ng mga communities. Back then,
wala kaming ganyan. We have to learn the hard way. Yung mga, what we are talking about, what Julia and I are talking about right now, we had to learn it the hard way. Sariling sikap talaga. We didn't know kung anong sites ang okay noon. Tapos, what do you call this? Pasa-pasa na lang ng mga best practices through emails, chat pa noon. Wala pa kasi yung mga large groups na ganun sa social media eh.
Guys, hindi, naman, may Facebook na naging VA kami, hindi pa naman MIRC.
Yes.
Hindi naman kami VA nung Yahoo chat.
Pero before, it was just personal pages. And then, yes, may mga advertising na pumapasok every now and then. Pero it was kind of that. It wasn't this, you couldn't form communities noon. So, that's like a recent addition na mga from the past 5 years na na siya. So, we can form large communities na ngayon na, yun, may mga lumalabas na yung mga mga intriga, my golly. So, natatawa talaga ako minsan. But for most part, it's dati pala ang pag-share ng mga best practices sa mga chat rooms, sa forum.
Oo, forums.
Pag-back with
kids, a forum.
Sige, define, Julia, define.
A forum. It's a website that's not like just a FB Messenger lang siya, pero buong website siya. Parang
Yes, and then there are certain topics doon na, kumbaga, for some may communities yan. And then, within the community, may certain topics. Yun yung nami-miss ko sa mga forums.
Oh my gosh, abutan mo ba mga electronic bulletin boards?
I did, pero hindi ko siya masyadong nagagamit. Pero I remember noon, very active ako sa message board ng Payups. O may mga ilang articles ako doon. Pero syempre, I will not. Nasa pa yun eh. Nasa Wayback Machine pa yung iba.
Kids, electronic bulletin board is, oh my gosh, our age, lumalabas. Ay, nako.
Hi. Ang maganda nga yung ating current generation kasi we both knew an analog age where things were still fun and everything was new. Ngayon, up to now na siya, na digital, na. So, from the Game Watch to the Atari, and hanggang sa, tawag dito, Atari, and then hanggang sa naging family computer na yan. And then yung mga 286, 386, the green yung screen.
Oh my God.
Then sa naging Windows, oh my God, wala na. Nagbigay na ako ng history ng
Oh, alam mo ba? Ay, nako. Ano to? I know, lang to, spammer. I knew this person was a troll, pero na hurt ako para sa, para sa husband ko doon. Kasi parang, of course, he was, my husband is a typical online worker. He was showcasing his experiences. Sabi niya na, I've been working with computers since the 90s. Okay, in the 90s, kids, may computers na.
Yes.
Dito,
may ganun ka.
Oo. Sa Pilipinas, may computers na. And kasi, yung husband ko, since high school, mahilig kasi talaga sa computer. So, he could really say na I've been working with computers since the 90s. Yung parang, early days of freelancing siya. And child labor kasi. So, pagkain na ang bayad sa kanya noon. Pero may labor na yun involved. Oo. So,
yung kapatid ko, for lunch and dinner, nagbantay siya ng computer shop.
Diba?
Kasi yun yung kanyang So, puro gamers yung kasama niya.
May nag-comment pa naman, parang, yeah, there are computers in the third world country in the 90s. Parang, may running water din kami in the 90s. Oo, feeling ko Russian troll yun eh.
Yung hot and cold water on tap. Ano pa gusto mo pa? At sa bundok yun ha, hindi siya sa city.
Oo.
As in, if you've been following this Canadian vlogger, si Kyle Jennerman, si Kulas. Ayun, he just featured our town. Malayo po talaga siya sa kabihasnan, so to speak. We were at that time, we're about 100 kilometers north of Baguio. So, ang newspaper po namin, yung 3 a.m. na nilalabas ng mga tawag mo dito, newspaper noon, nakukuha lang po namin yan ng mga alas 4, alas 5 na ng hapon. Stale na yung balita. Baga, ganun siya ganun kalayo.
Kids, a newspaper is...
a broadsheet, a newspaper is
kasi ang dami ko na moments sa ganyan vida kasi merong one time na ewan ko, pumasok sa random conversation namin ang fax machine. Biglang yung anak, Mama, what is a fax machine? Oh my God. It's happening. Parang, so, ang explanation ng husband ko, anak, it's like email, but instead of sending the mail on your computer, you send it through the phone, and it comes out as a printout. Why do you need to send it over the phone? Why not just send it through a computer and you print it out using a printer? Parang, anak, I know. I know.
Sabi ng producer natin, at least alam niya na daw gumamit ng landline.
Oh my gosh.
Pero telephone, alam niya?
Ay, ang hirap i-explain yung concept na yun. Kasi we watched a historical, tapos yung parang, we were watching Mary Poppins. Tapos parang, what is that? What is it? Yung bago pang Mary Poppins. Parang sabi ko, that's a phone, anak. But what's that? Those are the numbers. That's how you dial. Why not just press the numbers? Why does he do this? Oh my gosh. So, para ang
Ito, mas luma pa dyan. Before, so, meron na rotary phone nun, meron na independent na number. Pero pagpunta ko doon, where I grew up, as in, yung phone na gamit ko, for me to connect to the operator, as in, operator pa yun, talagang switchboard siya na ganyan. Meron siyang dial na ganyan na kailangan mong iganon. So, na-i-on. So, naka-on na yung ano na yun. Ang sakit nun sa thumb ba, sa fingers mo, kasi matigas yun eh. It would suddenly ganun, idinakat na yung phone mo. So, igagana mo muna yan, tapos tatawag ka, hihintayin mo na sagutin ng operator yung yung line mo. Yes, could you please connect me to blah and blah residence? For like 10 years na nandun ako. Late 80s hanggang mid-90s, ganun. Nung nag-work na ako, sakalang nag-number na siya.
children, to know what Tita Vida is talking about, watch John Wick 2. Nandun po siya sa John Wick 2.
Or manood kayo kung meron kayong Amazon Prime, The Marvelous Mrs. Maisel.
Okay.
Yun yung ginagawa nila. There's like a lead, tawag mo dito, a room full of operators na sasagot sila yan. Yes. Motor pool, I will connect you now. Or this department, I'll connect you now. Meron talagang ganun. Tapos alam mo dapat kung ano yung line na ikakabit mo dito. Kasi pag nagkamali yan, may party line pa pala.
Party line. Si Rina, meron naman siya isa pang throwback. I can relate. My kids, 7 and 5 are laughing doon sa lumang cellphone na parang barko. Yung sizes. Yes. Or
yes.
Ang tawag namin doon dito is yung handle ng ref. Handle ng ref ang tawag namin.
Yung kalaki, folks.
Guys, pwede nyo siyang gamiting hammer ang mga cellphone noon and ganun siya katibay.
Oh, yes. Hanggang ngayon, gumagana pa yung mga yan. Ang lakas ng signal nila. Would you believe?
No, kaya 50 to 10.
Maliit naman na yun. Maliit na yun. Pero yung mga late 80s, early 90s na mga mobile phone, ganon. Yung mga mid-90s na mga flip phone na yan, na ganon.
Inisip ko, yung Rina, yung mo ba, is yung ba yung 1 kilo? May 1 kilo phone na yun, at magaan siya nun, ha? Yun pa pinagyayabang, it's only 1 kilogram. That cellphone. So, marketing, yun nila. That was their marketing spiel na, lightweight at 1 kilogram.
Ngayon, na yung tawag mo dito, computer na yung 1 kilogram. Mabigat pa sa lagay na yun para sa iba. Or may tablet ka na. So, technology is wonderful. And because we have technology, we're able to work from home. Who would have thought, diba, na we have all these things. You can have your home office and still be connected around the world. I mean, most of my clients have been foreigners. So, sadly, wala nang Philippine company na gumagamit ng brain power ko. Meron ngayon, which would be the government.
Ayun. So, guys, isipin nyo na lang, especially sa mga ayun. Okay. Nag-reply si Rina, yes po, yan po yung tapos nakasabit sa belt ng mga tito and tatay. It is a tito phone! Oo! Tapos pa siya, yung para siyang furniture na dapat nakabalot siya sa plastic na pang-cover ng libro.
Ayun, sige, let's, ano pa ba yung mga common questions natin? So, for starters, again, yung mga jobs, kung naghahanap po kayo, look at Upwork, gumawa kayo ng profiles ninyo sa mga freelance sites. That's what we advise. Kasi once you're there, you're basically declaring na, ito ako, I'm open for work. So, create your profiles sa LinkedIn, sa Upwork, sa Freelancer,
Sa
sa
Jobs at
Fiverr, sa onlinejobs.ph, and then go and be members of the large VA groups, DVAA, PhilVan,
Sylvan. Meron
what
din.
else?
Meron
Case
Flip, which is
workers.
yung ano natin, yung isang guest natin who's a member, si LJ. And, your local VA communities.
Yes,
Yung,
marami yan. Sa region ninyo, sa city ninyo, yung pinakamalapit doon, nandun, marami doon. You just have to search. Lagi namin sinasabi, i-Google lang yan.
oh, and,
Ayun.
and newbies, pagpasensyahan nyo na kami mga tito at tita nyo sa mga online groups kasi kaya namin ino-open tong platform na yung ano na to is nagtanong na kayo ngayon kasi yung mga tanong nyo natanong na kasi yan siya before at kung hindi nyo itatanong kung kailan sinasabi magtanong na kayo now na
Oh,
di
may lumusot pa pala isang question dito. Yes, speaking of which, ayun. Sakto rin lang na ano na kami, nag-wrap up. Tanong ni J. Rich, I'm planning to start a home-based career. Do you have any tips for me? So yun, nasabi na namin kanina lang where you can find the jobs. Now, when you're starting, again, do your profiles.
yes
Clean up your Facebook account, please.
yes
Yes, importante yan. Clean it up. If not, kung ayaw nyo na super personal lang yung talagang nandun, then you create a secondary account or a page. Actually, gawin yung page para hindi
hindi makita yung mga hindi ma-access yung mga personal accounts
niyo. And mas maging mukhang professional kayo. So, when you have a page, so nandun lahat ng more or less ng work-related posts ninyo. Hindi kayo pwede magpakit doon. Huwag kayong mag-post ng mga pictures na may na naka-bikini kayo or naka-ano kayo, unless you're what do you call this? A trainer na talagang you have to show off yung your body, the drinking, the anything, pakitsi. Leave it dun sa personal ninyo. This one is strictly business.
And with regards to business, if possible, have your email address closely resemble your name.
Yes.
Kasi ang mga clients and employers medyo tamad to search your email address in your resume. But if they can remember your name and they just type your name at Gmail or at Yahoo, whatever yung ginagamit yun ni email platform, it will make it easier for them to contact you. And mas professional siya din yan kaysa cutie kitty number that.
Yes. O di kaya gamer boys.
Wag guys.
111. Mga ganun.
Use your name or your initials or merong iba na nagbabranding na sa kanilang mga email which is also good.
Okay lang. Yes. Yun, okay lang. I mean, if you are going to use like your first name or your last name, halimbawa, Vida Diva, yun. But then, yun, okay lang. It's yes. I wasn't really thinking about that when we named our show, when we were brainstorming on how to name our show. But that kind of email is branding. Ibang usapan. Yan. It's us using our brand as part of our email. So yun, okay lang. Ano pa ba? Resume, of course, you have to tailor fit your resume. Wag mo kang bio data, please. But look for really good samples online. Make it eye-catching. Kung hindi eye-catching, make it simple pero very comprehensive.
And customize your cover letter.
Yes.
You can start from a template but do not copy the template.
Yes.
Kasi
super halata. Kasi kaya nga yung sa that's one of the reasons why nagpapabayad na si Upwork ng ng connects nila eh. Kasi yung iba talagang template, send na lang na ganun eh. So, it gets lost. It becomes noise. Kumbaga, junk mail na, ay, hindi na babasahin. Generic, hindi Again, it's a very competitive world out there. It has a lot of potential, especially since we're asking for lower rates than our contemporaries from the other countries. But yun nga, ano pa rin, tawag ko dito, marami pa rin, milyon na tayo. But the economy is going towards that direction eh. Unfortunately, wala nang ngayon, wala nang lifetime work. na kaya kang i-pension, tatagal ka na 20 years. So that would have been nice.
And guys, last but not the least, isipin nyo, this is a job.
And a business.
Oo. So hindi pwedeng bara-bara lang, hindi pwedeng if you're going this video will not be, if you're going to half-ass this, you're putting down our industry, you're putting down our community. So if you wanna commit to this, you have to commit to it. Like,
yes. Kasi you have a responsibility not just to you and your family. Kasi dito ka kikita eh, but also to the but also to the industry. Kasi guys, we're like 1 million strong, pero all it takes is one really bad example sa client and wala na.
Sira na pangalan natin.
Ay, yung mga yan, ganito yan eh. If you get a Filipino VA, it's they're gonna leave you. Ganun yung possible na mangyari. So sayang naman. Remember, guys, clients don't really post their praise. If you did a good job, they'll tell you, hey, you're doing a good job. But they'll probably let a few people know. Pero pagka may ginawa kang mali,
ay, nako!
Diba, ampal.
Kilala, alam na buong mundo ang pangalan mo.
Correct. My sister had a client na halos hindi niya na-close kasi yung previous 2 VAs niya, yung isa hindi nagtuloy at all, na-interview niya na okay na, magsisimula na, biglang hindi sumipot. Tapos yung isa, nagtrabaho lang once, tapos wala na. Bigla na lang din hindi sumipot. Tapos hindi lang yon, nagsinungaling pa sa pangalan niya, saka sa hitsura niya, and sa gender niya. Not that the client was homophobic, pero the person was misrepresenting, hindi ko alam kung herself or himself pa rin yung gagamitin ko. The client wouldn't have minded that, but you used a different name eh. You're, kumbaga, hindi mo official name yung ginamit mo. Parang ganun. So, parang yung sister ko, when she was trying to close him na, no, I can do the job and I can do it well, nahirapan siya. As in, siguro, 1 linggo yung sinuyo. Tapos, binigyan niya na lang ng sample na, okay, I'll do this work for free. Para lang kita niya. Oo. So, yun. Mahirap eh. Sayang. And she could have started, what if talagang ayaw na nung isa? So, mapupunta na naman sa iba yung trabaho. Sayang.
Ayun. Guys, actually 10, napasarap ang kwentuhan natin. Oo. Salamat sa mga, next week, guys, babalik ang isa sa aming mga favorite people, si Miss Jane.
Yes.
So, ang pag-uusapan natin is affiliate marketing, which is, actually, maraming VA in our generation nagsimula sa affiliate marketing. Yan siya? It's it's a business model wherein you're helping sell certain products. So, marami pa rin kumikita dito. So, ayun, isa yan sa mga pag-uusapan natin next week, 9 p.m.
Yes. So, join us, please. Huwag kayo magsawa.
Oo.
Plus, guys, we also welcome your questions sa aming website. Sa aming, not website. Aming page.
Wala pa sa budget.
Wala pa sa budget ng website. Pag may sponsors na, o di kaya pumasok na yung aming mga ibang sangkaraketan. Pwede na siguro magka-website by then. But we have our Facebook page. Please like us. Hingin kami ng likes, comments, and please subscribe sa aming YouTube channel. We have the same content. So, you can listen to us offline. Or kung tapos na yung stream namin and you happen to be working ngayon. So, with that, we hope this has been a very, very informative session for you.
Sa mga young kids, you now know what
you now know what the previous generation has journeyed bago po.
May biceps kami noon dahil mabigat ang shuffle.
At ngayon, dahil ako po na lang, lahat magaan, eto na po. My gosh, kailangan na natin mag-diet.
Sige. Salamat ulit.
And good night, guys.
Good night. See you next week.
See you next week.
Bye.